I would say, quite important for all of you to understand about this issue. Okay, and anyway, so that from my point of view, it's meaningful and for you to think about what's going on in the near future, so that if next generation of AI, so that become much intelligent, what happened? Huh? What happened? One thing is AI can help you, help us to do so many automation and increase productivity. But if AI is so super intelligent, and if I know all the humans too stupid, AI robotic will kill human. Think human is the most dangerous animal in the world. So what do you think? It's possible? Do you think? Humans were very good to create so many machines, AC, and then but could be trouble for the Earth. So if AI is so intelligent, you think that human is the biggest enemy for the Earth and then kill everybody? What do you think? Is this possible or not? What do you think? Is AI so super intelligent, but human is the biggest problem in the world? What do you think? No one. What do you think? If the AI finds human is the biggest threat on the Earth, damage the environment, kill human. What do you think? No. He said no, but he has no. He thinks he had to protect the Earth. I don't know. So that's why, richest engineer like Elon Musk said, no, in the near future, nuclear weapon is probably not the most dangerous one. AI is probably the most dangerous. Now, this kind of technology, it can possible to create a huge threat for human. Okay, anyway, so this is something I believe is something like if AI has much critical kind of intelligence and has advanced kind of robotics, hand and arm and do everything. So that's something could be very dangerous. Of course, at this moment, all this big company to make an AI system, they have some special team to make sure it's safe. Safety is one of the most critical for AI system. Of course, you see, if the AI is so good, so that those people, terrorists, can use the AI to create some like a weapon. Terrorists, right? Create some next generation of virus, not COVID-19, and the most dangerous, and then try to release probably in 7 days, everyone die. Do you think? So I would say if this kind of thing happen, I would say that is also quite dangerous. Okay, here, of course, Sam Altman is a founder of this kind of OpenAI and created ChatGPT, GPT-4. So that so from his point of view, Moore's law for everything in the near future, I believe it's possible. All this kind of a new smart system, smartphone, smart computer, smart building, smart car, most likely has some kind of AI embedded. See, embedded AI, right? So edge computing for every smartphone, NV, laser computers, and all this kind of MCU for our smart buildings. Thermostat will probably have embedded this kind of AI, be much more intelligent. So these, I do believe it should be possible. So that anyway, so you can also try to look at his talk. Maybe I should try to make someone here, so that how this kind of one of most important company, AI company in the world, right? So that how this this company can really get the injection of first is I would say $10 billion and 100 billion. I think this is quite amazing, right? So that this is Moore's law is something that means, you see, Before it's a CPU, the kind of computation power increase, right? Double every 18 months. That's model for semiconductor. But now the amount of intelligence, right? This is double every 18 months. That means they are much more intelligent, okay, in the next generation of AI system. So this can be useful for sure. If you ask the right question to AI and then ask AI to do the job for you, for sure, you'll be very useful to make money. Okay. And of course, that's also interesting. Another kind of ARC investment. It's a company in New York City, right? Founded by Kathy Wood. So that at least from this kind of annual summary about this kind of investment. Again, this is from now business. Okay, our investment has a series of fund, ETF fund, so that it has like AI related fund, and so that at least about 2 years ago, our investment, again, this is a business, the financial company in New York City, so that it make clear new network will be one of the most important this kind of technology and catalyst to affect every this kind of industry, every industry, right? Adaptive robotics, 3D printing, autonomous system, advanced battery, right? And also cryptocurrency and smart contract, and this kind of thing, and multi-omic, medical, and many other things. So this is something, again, this one is come from not from engineering, this is from business, okay? So from the art investment company is one of, I think, I don't know, I do know that some students from business school, how big the money our investment is trying to manage it. Any idea? I know some students from business school. If you are really good in business school, what's like $1 billion? How many like $1 billion this our investment is managing? Any idea? We have a business school student. Kathy Wu is a founder and CEO of this investment company. Any student from business school tell me about the amount of money ARC investment is managing? No one? No? Okay, so it's about at least almost I would say almost 10 billion US dollar, right? Invested by this company. So that again, so this is a financial investment company, right? So by this kind of Kathy, one of very interesting, right? They are managing about, at least I would say on this probably US on the close 10 billion US dollar for investment. So if 2 years ago he think the investment company in New York City, right? So that this is something they probably they put some money in AI, this industry. So that this is something interesting for all of you to see. Okay. Anyway, so if you're interested, you can look at there's a very long document about the business aspect of AI. Okay, it's not engineering, it's how to do investment in this thing, so that you can try to look at this thing. Okay, and of course, as I mentioned, right, so from engineering point of view, how this AI can increase productivity. Before a company hire 10 people, if you're using AI, then increase productivity, then 10 people can increase to 100 people. And then 100 people, if you use AI, increase productivity 10 times, then 100 people means 1,000 people. Do you understand? So do you understand this kind of thing? So productivity enhancement is a quite important thing for big companies to make money. So the other hand, if a company hire 1,000 people, if use AI, they find, oh, I don't need hire 1,000 people, only 100 people. The other 100, I try to use with AI solution. That's another thing. If a big company has hire 1,000 people, if I can using AI to improve productivity, one people can do 10 times, then I don't need hire 1,000. I only hire 100, and 900 people have no job. What do you say? This is another thinking, but that's why I would say this kind of advanced AI will huge impact on all of you, including the job opportunity. What do you believe? I think many big companies, technology in US, lay off a lot of people. I think there's a reason. So that if I can use AI, why I had to hire human engineer? Because AI don't need to sleep, don't need to will not get sick. You don't need to pay that. I don't pay electricity and CPU, data computers, go only. That's much cheaper. That's much cheaper. It depends, but anyway, I would say so that you can look at the recent 7 months, how many people get laid off, and it's a big technology company. It's not only 100. I think this is a big threat for all of you. So that many in the past, I think in the past, I would say 7 months. You look at the news, right? You can see how many people got fired, from big international company, big company, technology company. You can look at some news to see, maybe also as AI, GPT-4, how many people have no job. So it's not 10 or 100, it's a huge number of things. So that's why I would say, that means I recommend all of you should get ready to think about how the AI will affect your job in the near future. So there's no doubt at all. This is something you affect. Of course, on the other hand, if a good AI skill, probably that also quite important thing, right? Do you say so? So this lecture may be one of the most useful, I think, for you, to make sure you have job. Okay, so I don't know. Anyway, so that it would be meaningful for you to understand how many people have no job due to the AI. Maybe I will try to, after the end, I ask GPT-4 to do some summary. Okay. Anyway, so that this is I would say it's quite critical for all of you to understand. This is this AI 2.0 will affect every industry, not only our ME, EE, engineering, computer science, and I would say it also has big impact on finance and business industry. So that for those of you in the School of Engineering, School of Science, Business, maybe humanity, I believe this AI will affect every industry, every this kind of thing. So that is something quite critical for all you to understand this thing. Anyway, so here, so the question now is how this kind of AI can big this kind of impact. How this work? So of course, this ChatGPT is interesting. It comes with a very intelligent kind of engineer, right? Of course, so that is something quite important. Why CTO of the OpenAI and CEO of this Sam Altman, and so that this is they are really super intelligent, I would say. And of course, you can see the Microsoft is smart, try to invest OpenAI, right? 2019 for $1 billion, and then later on another give them $10 billion dollar for this company. So that's the reason, right? Can you come with a new idea, new AI, and get the money from Microsoft CEO? What do you think? Yeah. And of course, so again, so that again, so all of you most likely you have experience to use the kind of ChatGPT. Oh, I know USD also have a ChatGPT, right? Of course, if it's possible, maybe you can use POE.com poll, right? That's also it's better. You don't need using VPN. Okay, but why in Hong Kong you have to use VPN to access ChatGPT? Why? Why? Because from U.S. government point of view, there's no one country, two systems. Hong Kong belongs to China, so that U.S. citizen China to use them to access AI chip and AI software, right? So that is some of the reason. So the Hong Kong belong to China, so that in this case automatically, so that they assume you cannot use the kind of advanced AI software. And of course, I think this is also interesting for all of you to ask AI about what is the future of AI and how AI can help you, or how to ask AI how to help you to make money, how to learn some course and master some knowledge and skill. So this is also quite important thing. Yeah. And of course, in terms of this particular building engineering, so that the AI will be quite useful to what you see, IoT. So if you have a IoT sensor, right, integrate with AI, for sure, it will create some big opportunity for smart building, smart home. That's no doubt at all. Okay. And of course, increased use of AI for healthcare. I believe in the following 5 years, AI will have huge impact for medical diagnosis, especially like imaging. If you're using GPT-4 vision, all AI can see the picture image, right? Then can really use for medical diagnosis. That's something. And transportation, AI can be quite important for self-driving car, right? So that the smart traffic thing, so that is also, I would believe, this is also quite useful, important thing, a direction for you to think about this thing. Okay, so anyway, so, and of course, we can also think about some additional aspect, right? So that how this AI can has some use for other industry, right? All kind of engineering, right? Mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, building engineering will get some benefit from this AI for sure. Yeah. And of course, the next one is this is also simple way to show you about this kind of how the ChatGPT actually is come from this kind of a Google research team, right? They come with transformer model, right? And then also DeepMind. Google also acquired DeepMind, right? And then they also have used reinforced learning with human feedback. So these two, and then so that actually OpenAI actually use these two important this kind of technology to make the GPT-2, GPT-3, and until ChatGPT, right? So that and of course all you understand AI once you have ChatGPT, it's iPhone moment, right? It's mentioned by Jensen Huang, this founder and CEO of this NVIDIA, who make a GPU supercomputer for this kind of this kind of team. I still remember he make the first AI system and deliver to this kind of OpenAI company. So so that I think he is so smart. I do believe that here, so that at least, so that Jensen Huang, NVIDIA, right, made the first this kind of AI GPU based the AI hardware for OpenAI to train this kind of system. So this is in one here. So this is something interesting. Of course, nowadays, so there's a lot more. This all kind of different kind of AI models. So that GPT-4 and Cloud 3 and Alpaca and Llama and so there's a long list of this AI model. Why? So that from text to image, text to video, and text to everything. Text to homework. You ask AI to do homework for you. What do you say? Okay. And anyway, so that this is something quite special, I would say, a special moment. So that you see in the near future, everything has interesting. So of course, the key thing here is this kind of GPT is generate. G means generate. Why? P it means pre-trained. T means transformer model. So the first introduced by Google researcher. So that and then so that this is they use this one to work on GPT 1.0, the model 2.0 and 3.0 until 3.0. ChatGPT they find out there's some amazing discovery. So what's special about this AI ChatGPT? What do you think? What's the unique thing about this ChatGPT? Any idea? I think one of the very unusual thing for this kind of ChatGPT model is what? Actually, they have interesting self-learning this kind of ability. Before this kind of AI model, you have to teach. Okay, this AI model. So this apple, orange, and so that this is an iPad, it's an iPhone thing. But with this kind of ChatGPT kind of model, so that this AI has new kind of AI has its own self-learning ability. If you try to down all this kind of data, and then they will do some self-learning. So that's why I think that's why this is also quite important, right? One of the most important thing is this is one of our most important useful feature, right? ChatGPT is one of interesting. Why? It's as I would say, show this kind of self-learning. Okay, so there, this kind of ability. So this is just like human, right? So that you are gradually learning something, self-learning ability, right? So that compare in comparison with previous kind of AI model, okay? Previous AI model, almost likely we go supervised learning. That means supervised. I mean you have to teach this old AI model about things, right? So this is self-learning, this kind of model. So that's why it's become amazing, right? So that of course this kind of ChatGPT what they call scaling law of AI model, so that they have to reach some big scale. Number of parameter model could be big enough so that then have emerging the kind of property, right? So that this is also quite important thing, right? So of course, but this need the big supercomputer with large memory, you understand? So that so in this case, your AI model have to be big enough, right? Billion or so how big the big, you understand here? Of course, that's why OpenAI they try to use supercomputer, right? You see they how much money, how many kind of CPU? You can see you use 285,000 CPU core and 10,000 GPU and 400 gigabit per second of network to make sure that they can really try to do the kind of training the AI model. So it's have to big money to investment so to train this AI model. Of course, so that in recent 1 month, so that the people, smart people, like find out probably or don't need use such big the kind of a supercomputer to train AI. So there's one thing in Paris, right? Try to come with a much cheaper, at least 10, 100 times cheaper. This thing, we don't need this one, so that I can also train good AI system. You say that other thing, but at least this is, I would say, one important milestone in human history. So that again, the most latest this kind of this thing is Mistral, right? There's another one AI in Paris, so that the demonstrate we use only 10 or 100 times much cheaper this one, and then I can create this AI. It's open source. You can access it for free and don't need VPN. Give it a try. Give it a try so that the Mistral is free. I found it's pretty good. So that and also it's free. You can give it a try. So that at the end of this course, you may want to look here. Of course, Microsoft CEO is smart, so that he also invests the company. Now only invest this kind of OpenAI in US, also invest this kind of Mistral AI, so that I would say it's interesting for you to try. This is the most Mistral AI, so that this company it's free. You can try to, and again, you don't need VPN, Okay, so give it a try. Microsoft also invest this kind of company. Again, the good thing here is the amount of money to train this AI is 10 or 100 times much cheaper. That's why this is also quite interesting for all of you to think about, and also open source. But among all this AI, this kind of system hardware, so that it turns out TSMC is the only maker to make this AI chip, right? Occur more than probably 90% of the world market to make advanced this kind of GPU train AI. So that this is also quite special thing. Yeah. And of course, here I show you basically you pre-train this kind of large language model, and then get data and training and set reward model and fine tune this model with reinforced learning. So this is the basic concept, right? And of course, this is one of the first product in the world in human history. You can get the 1 million people to use within 2 months. Do you understand? So this is also quite easy. Of course, I also make a simple summary. So basically, this ChatGPT read 100 million of paper in Google Scholar, right? And then you learn all the computer code on open source, this kind of coding platform, and learn 90 plus language, English, Chinese, French, and pass US medical license exam. That means this one can be medical doctor, right? And pass MBA exam, one of very top business school in US, Wharton School, and pass Google interview L2 exam and China college exam. How about Hong Kong's exam? So that, and of course, people say some country, Romania in Europe, also hire AI as an advisor. So at least it's very interesting for all of you to think about this kind of interesting direction. So that this is one of our very unique thing in the human history, I would say. And again, so here I show you a little more detail. So basically, generate model, right? Compare with previous AI model, most likely, right? Most likely you train this AI model, and then maybe I have AI model. I do have get the one postdoctor to train one of old AI model called STM, so that then with all the data, temperature, humidity, flow inside the building, and check this kind of AI LSTM model, so it can predict about the temperature in this building, humidity, air velocity, and things. But they cannot generate some new this kind of output thing, right? So generate model has some interesting ability, right? Given this kind of training data, maybe temperature, and generate some new sample. from the same distribution, right? Of course, ChatGPT is one of these generate model, like EBM, GFlow.net, Flamingo VLM. These are all family of this kind of a generate model. Of course, there's a lot more, right? For example, we have this kind of text to image, stable diffusion. We have a lot more, right? This DALL-E and so this is anyway. So I'll just show you that I will not show you too much detail, but show you how we can really use for practical application. Okay, so that basically there's some interesting thing, right? You train a GPT with big amount of the text, right, as the data, and then human guide the model and learn to achieve what the human expect, and using reinforced learning to optimize model. So this is the basic idea behind this thing. And of course, we are engineer how we try to use this AI as tools, increase productivity. So basically, this ChatGPT 4.0 or even better, this kind of AI can be used for brainstorming idea and suggest some key research engineering topic, market research. Oh, this is also useful. Market research, recommend product and company name, draft engineer sales contract, just business plan. For school, student in business school, you may want to draft a business plan, right? Write any type of computer code. MATLAB, ROS for robotics, coding, Python, PSpice for IC design, patent innovation, recruiting human resource, right? Marketing, article, drawing, video, legal advice, can be AI lawyer, right? Do you understand? So that this is something quite amazing. So that basically, now, of course, recently also have AI engineer, software engineer. You can ask AI to write the computer code to design some software. So that is that. So this is something at this moment. There's one more. Right? So that here I want to show you write the computer code, right? But recently we have a very smart guy in Scott Wu. I come with first software engineer. What do you say? So that now you can ask AI, right? AI software engineer. That means not write computer code, that complete software. You can ask AI to make and then do that. So this is something quite amazing. So that how AI can make a huge impact in the past 1+ year. So this is by Scott Wu company in US. So it's quite interesting thing. So that now you can not only just ask AI to write the computer code, but ask to write a complete software and make money. This is something is before it's almost impossible, but now it's can be done now. That means you can hire AI to replace computer science engineering work. That means probably maybe you may want to go to computer science major. With AI can do all the computer science coding. But they also what is it? But yeah, I just tell you that AI can do not only computer coding, but can write the software as thing. Jensen Huang, right? The founder and CEO of NVIDIA recently has just make a talk, right? So that many parents in the past 10 years want their kid to study computer science coding because it can make money. But now AI can replace human engineer. If you study computer science, probably in the near future, probably your job will be taken by AI engineer, software engineer, unfortunately. So that is important for you carefully think about what kind of major, why the future job will not be replaced by AI. This is one of most important thing. I think you need to be careful now. Okay. Yeah, I will put down that now Jensen Huang's speech in a big international event, right? So that don't make mistake. If you choose the wrong major and then after you graduate and AI now replace your major, and then so that is, I would say, one of the most critical thing you need to carefully think about. What kind of will not be replaced by AI? Okay. Anyway, so this is I would think quite difficult time for all of you, especially this is not easy. I understand that the AI technology increased so rapid in the 1+ year. Yeah. And of course, now you see with prompt engineering, as I'm showing you, prompt engineering is one of the important new job. So that the salary of prompt engineer in US is about 150,000 to 300,000 US dollars. Okay, 300,000 of $100 for 1 year. More than $2 million $100. Prompt engineer, that's why I told you why. How to ask good question. How to ask good question to every course to AI is a new job. It's a new job. I'm not joking. You try to find out what's the typical salary and prompt engineer. I'm not joking. So this is prompt engineer. So this is I give you some this is a prompt. It's not some very simple. You have the very precise way to ask AI to do the job for you. So this is I would say this is not some this is the first one. First kind of prompt. I exercise for you. For this kind of prompt engineering. You see, so if as very that AI is a software. So if as very simple, low quality input, then they give you low quality output. So the high quality input, high quality prompt, the question, then the high quality output. So this is one of the most important things of you to understand now. Okay. Again, prompt engineering job is at least I would say it's a new job. No, at least no, in the near future. Okay, prompt engineering with the salary of about US 100K to about US 300K per year. Okay, so that this means you can calculate in terms of Hong Kong dollars. So that this is something quite useful for all of you. Why? All of you care about how much money you can make. So that at least this is a new job. Okay, in the near future. And but it's take time to train this kind of skill, how to ask good question. Right? So that is something quite important. Yeah. Okay, so that again, you see, here I just show you. I want you I want this kind of ChatGPT or GPT-4 to act as an English translator, spelling corrector, and improver. I will speak to you in any language, and you will detect the language, translate, and answer in the correct and improved version of my text in English. You see, and I want you to replace my simplified word and sentence with more beautiful and elegant upper-level English word and sentence. You see, it's a very, very precise and detailed, right? To SAI to do the work as English translator. Do you see? So this is something quite important. Of course, prompt engineering is a new job. Of course, there's also opportunity for you to start company. So there are series of companies try to make like a website or something to collect this kind of prompt thing, right? But if you have a very good prompt actually, and a collection of high quality prompt, and then aggregate as come online, this kind of AI start company, do you understand? So that is another new business. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So anyway, so here, if you change you may want to give a try, right, to see if this kind of prompt can be useful. Thing, right? At least I told you this is something. It is, from my point of view, this kind of prompt is something. It's not it's a little bit high level, but it's very interesting for all of you to give a try, to test and compare with a very simple, like the one sentence. There's a big difference. Okay, and of course, another common strategy for you is for all the AI systems, most likely, I recommend using English to compare with AI. Turns out on the internet globally, high quality data on the internet, English occupy large percentage compared to Chinese on the global internet content. Do you have idea about what's the ratio? English high quality data on the internet compared to Chinese data, language data on the internet. Any idea? Originally, I didn't believe. I tried to do search. So in terms of English high quality data on the internet, globally, right? Can you guess what's the ratio? Much more. It's about 60 to 1. Right? Global data 100%. English content, AI content is about 60, but the Chinese language on the global internet only about 1.5%. I didn't believe, but I tried to look at multiple this kind of online, this kind of market research, and then compare. Wow, I was surprised. Do you say? So that's why another thing, prompt engineering. My advice for you is better use English again. High quality data, right? This kind of data on the global internet, right? The English actually is still main. English data is dominant. Is about 60%, compared to Chinese data. I would say a bit surprised, but it's 1.5%. So that means all this kind of GPT model, if you're using English, that means probably much better, right? You can see if you have only 1.5% of the Chinese data, so that's something I was surprised, but I tried to look at multiple this kind of online market research, and then it's quite amazing. But that's why when you do prompt engineering, one important thing probably is better use English, because all this kind of high quality data, train this kind of AI model, most likely is but of course I think probably, I believe there's AI some company in China, they will try to improve this kind of AI model with Chinese this kind of input, right? So that, but globally, I would say it's quite amazing. I didn't believe, but I tried to look at the multiple thing. It turns out this is something quite interesting. Okay. Anyway, so this is something I do think can be useful for all of you to understand things, right? And then next one is of course AI writing tutor. All of you may need to write some article, something, so that you see AI writing a tutor. I want you to ask AI writing tutor, and then you say provide much more detail, and then this will give you another kind of prompt for you to do some practice. Okay, and of course here you see there's some engineer, some try to build some app, develop some website. ChatGPT found genius. That means if you're not very familiar with the kind of prompt engineering, then they always have some website or something help you. Okay. Also a textbook. There's a several book about prompt engineer. Do you want? I can share with you. I bought from Amazon.com for free. Or you pay me. There's several this kind of book now. Try to talk about prompt engineering. It's I would say, again, this is now again help us salary. So it's a good skill on prompt engineering is always useful, I would say. Anyway, I will share with you at least one free ebook for all you. As bonus, not only lecture, but also share with the prompt engineering book for you to learn a little more. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now can see also market research. When we try to develop some engineering product, right? Building engineering, engineering robotics, and electromechanical systems. So that how can we try to before you try to develop some new product, so that you have to do some market research. So here you see, this is also quite comprehensive prompt. I want to build an AI-based construction robot business, which could include an AI IoT platform for building construction company and for the building owner. First, I need to understand global construction robotic market in general, and what is market size, how many construction robot users are there, and what is the US impact from construction industry. You can also try to ask the same thing for China, for Japan, for the other part, for Europe, right? So this give you something. I do think it should be useful, right? So that for you to give a try. And here I just show you. Of course, this is the one I use ChatGPT, right? But if GPT-4, probably the quality will be even much better. You see, according to this report, market research, right? The global construction robot was about 0.7 billion, and so that and reach 3.9 billion by 2025. This growth rate in this one, and then I try to give you the thing. So it's quite amazing to see that the AI can really do the job for market research, right? Yeah. And next one is we continue to have additional job to think, right? Next question is how much does building construction industry impact US GDP? This is a market research question, okay? And then you see, they show you the building construction industry, now show this kind of thing. And then I think it's interesting to, now we are using this kind of new GPT as one of a new kind of tool now. And now here, where can I get more information on US construction building industry market? Oh, this is, of course, as I mentioned, all the AI model is what? It's the probability model. So that the accuracy, I would say 80 to 90%. You can, after the KV thing, you cannot trust 100%. You have to double check with Google search and other things, so that it's always best practice. After you get the output from AI, so you have to double check about this kind of output, and I will have to write down, right? Typical this kind of ChatGPT or GPT-4, right? This kind of model, it's a kind of probability thing, right? It's the accuracy of this output is about, I would say, 80 to 90% accuracy, so that you have to double check about this kind of result. You cannot 100% trust this thing, so that's always good to using Google search and more reliable this kind of website or something to double check about things. So this is it's quite important. You need to make sure that cannot 100% trust. Please do not trust this kind of these output. Why didn't that? Otherwise, you use Google search or something to double check. Search to double check about the kind of output. This is I would say very important. Yeah. Otherwise, you may have some deep problem. Okay. Okay. So that here you see, at least that give you a list of website. You double check about those kind of market research results, right? So this is also quite important. And then of course here, market research is also thing. You can ask this kind of please make a list of top 10 company making drone. You see 1, 2, 3. That's quite amazing. So that you see this is can really have big impact for every company and business doing that. And the next one, so that of course it's more than that doing that. So that beyond the market research, you can really try to do a lot more, right? So that here, at least you see this AI ChatGPT-4 outperform 85% of 4 million programmer assessed on the Python, right? And of course, and here, let me see. Now I show you how we can make this kind of IoT or AIoT, this kind of system, sensor system, right? Or make AIoT thermostat, like in this classroom, so that with the kind of AI. So this here, you see, here I show you example. Arduino is open source MCU. As I show you, like in every classroom, we have this kind of thermostat controller temperature, right? So itself, there's a one MCU microcontroller unit and way to get the data from temperature sensor, and then according to the this kind of algorithm, right? The code, right? This kind of computer code in this MCU and make decision if temperature too high from temperature sensor, and then try to adjust the kind of FCU inside. So this is it. So here, Arduino here is one type of this open source inside the kind MCU, right? So that then here I should write an Arduino code for this kind of Wi-Fi MCU, right? Arduino Yun integrate this kind of temperature sensor or micro temperature sensor, right? And also have output LCD display. You see, this thermostat in this classroom, we have an LCD display. So that basically using AI to write this kind of develop product, right? So that write Arduino code for Arduino Yun and integrate with LM35 temperature sensor and also LCD 16:2 display with the Hitachi, this driver. And then this Arduino code will upload the sensor data to the open source IoT server, ThinkSpeed. So and then they will automatically to generate the code. So this is, can you believe this is something unbelievable? So that they can really develop this kind of whole IoT or the system. Of course, if you don't believe, then you can give a try to see you can really generate this kind of code. Because this is Arduino is open source, so that this AI try to learn all this Arduino coding, right? So that this also quite amazing for all of you to understand that we can really try to use this AI to develop the kind of product, IoT product for our building engineering, air conditioning system. Okay. Anyway, so this is I would say it's quite amazing for all of you to understand. You can really try to make a real. You can really do this thing. See, so that if you try to copy this one to the maybe ChatGPT-4, then they really try to come with this kind of Arduino code for IoT sensor system with temperature sensor. And then of course, next level is how I read the AIoT thermostat product. So that of course LSD is one AI this kind of a model. So that you see before I show you this is Arduino code. You can make this kind of IoT sensor module. Well, next level is also using open source LSTM code on GitHub.com is open source coding platform and train the temperature sensor data, right? Then, boom, they automatically show you this kind of Arduino code for AIoT sensor system with temperature sensor for our smart building. Yeah. And then next one is, of course, what's next level? Next level is you should add, can use AI to write additional AIoT this kind of system and the control FCU. That this thing why actually. So now I just show you at least this particular one. You can really make this kind of AIoT temperature sensor, and then next level is control this kind of FCU, right? But that require additional like hardware to control the kind of a large the kind of machine, right? FCU require what? High power. So that in this case, anyway, I just told you the next level is you may think about is try to next level of this one. I mean you can think about is you can extend this kind of code to control FCU for this kind of thing code unit, right? In this kind of in our building in HKUST, this kind of the building. Do you understand? So that is something for you to think about how gradually you can develop the kind of IoT sensor system and AIoT system and control and become the smart thermostat, right? Thermostat now, okay. To compare with our classroom, right? This building, UC building things, definitely this is much better. Yeah. So this is give you some interesting example. Yeah. Okay. And then next one is what do you think? Anyway, it's worthwhile. And then next one is, of course, sometimes you may want to try to do some analysis about mechanical system to analyze, mechanical system like building or car or anything, so that you can ask this kind of AI, ChatGPT or GPT-4, write the meta code for one to feed the mass spring damper system with one sensor using PID control. That means how can you do the kind of design, mechanical design of the building and with some sensor to control, right? That is something for very the kind of special building for the kind of micro fabrication process. You may need to have the kind of smart the kind of control system. Of course, this kind of thing have been used in your smartphone actually. Your smartphone has all the main accelerometer, motion sensor for when you take a video, right? There's a way to do the kind of control stabilization, right? So this kind of thing actually exists in your smartphone now. And here you see, you just type that prompt, and then they can really try to create a kind of MATLAB code for mechanical design, right? With the kind of sensor for control. This is quite interesting for you to think about how prompt engineering is really have a big impact for every industry. And next one, of course, text to image, right? So that means we can easy. Now you have DALL-E 3, right? You have OpenAI has DALL-E 3, and also basically, and also you have Stable Diffusion, right? So that and you see, you can really try to you can actually install this open source Stable Diffusion in your own computer, but that takes some time. But you can also install this kind of Stable Diffusion in your own computer, okay? And also you can see with Midjourney, DALL-E or now DALL-E 3 Stable Diffusion. So actually really depends on how a prompt engineering. You have a good prompt, and then you can generate high quality image, right? It's not only for art, but also engineering, design. So this is something quite interesting for you. You see, here, I also from engineering to make 10th floor steel bottom building. The same thing in our campus website, I show you, right? So this is the one I also, you see, this is the one I try to create, right? To use kind of prompt engineering to generate kind of building engineering kind of drawing. You understand? Beyond this one, of course, there's a lot more. So that you can ask this one to make this kind of photoresist construction robot for cleaning floor. So this is also I generate. Okay, you understand? You can also look at engineering drawing. Yeah. And of course, if you're not familiar with this kind of prompt, so that some website, some company, you can go to like LexiArt, actually a lot more now. You can search for some proper prompt for this kind of Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, and Midjourney. Yeah. And of course, here I show you, you can also find the kind of prompt for the kind of robot for building construction. Okay. And next level is once we have the AI, right? So that AI can be a brain to the robotic control. Actually, recently, OpenAI invest a company using GPT-4 teaching make a GPT-4 robot figure 01. So this is the old demo by Microsoft Research. Okay, and anyway, so this is give you quite interesting. But most recent thing I would say that's quite amazing. So that with most advanced AI one, GPT-4, right, based robot like figure 01. So I would say this is a most advanced AI robot. So that this one is amazing, huh? Figure 01 is most advanced AI robot with GPT-4 vision, right? So that this is I would say I would try to put this one after the kind of course. Anyway, so this is once the advanced AI, it can really have impact automation of a robot system. Okay, and of course you can also using the kind of general AI for text to slide. Make a PowerPoint presentation is also very easy. Yeah. Actually, there's a lot more. Slide GPT, slide AI. Actually, there's a lot more. I'll give you at least more. Five-star company to make a text to very professional PowerPoint presentation. Okay. So actually, I will give you additional more. At least I try about five more. The kind of accompanying for this kind of text to slide, the kind of star company, AI star company. And anyway, it's quite amazing to see that the AI can really have impact about every industry. Yeah. And of course, ChatGPT can also read the kind of a PDF file and make a summary. That's also quite easy, right? Yeah. And recently, there's also one company in China, Kimi Chat. Also, I would say very amazing. You look at Kimi Chat, the kind of AI that based on their platform is, I would say, is also very good. Especially handle those Chinese this kind of text and data. Okay. And also this kind of design. You see, now you can use AI design the logo, video, banner, markup, and nothing in 2 minutes. So you see, this is quite amazing. So that that's why prompt engineering become so important, right? If you have very good skill to ask a good question and then ask AI, a civil AI to do the job for you. Yeah. Design .ai, okay, and then of course you see, you can also try to use the AI to design the room. Use that. This is something quite amazing. Before you have to have some very good the engineer to design the room, right? Now you can use in kind of room GPT to design the room. Okay, And even NASA also using the kind of Gen AI for mechanical design. This is quite amazing. And this is designed by AI for one special part in the NASA, the kind of a project for telescope. Yeah. And you can see in Japan, this company in Japan try to use stable diffusion to design electric car in 1 month, not 1 year or 7 years. So this is from keyword and then prompt engineering, image generation, categorization, and output, and then usually take iteration to improve your output text or output image or video. Okay. And then of course, GPT-3 demo, basically in the past 1 or 2 years, the number of AI startup companies increased exponentially from 300, 400, 500 a company, right? So this is quite amazing to see that, okay, good opportunity for all of you to get rich. If you have very good idea about something, how you create some interesting AI company for everything. Yeah, this is something, of course, recently, one of the topic is AI for what? AI girlfriend, AI boyfriend. So that in the near future, for those in China, if you cannot find the real girlfriend, maybe you try to hire AI girlfriend. So that that's also interesting new direction. So that how this AI, not the physical robot, but the physical AI girlfriend, AI companion, a boyfriend. So that what do you think? Well, that's a business, you can see. So this is something, no, yes, a lot more a new idea. AI for research, some knowledge, right? Zeta Alpha, discover and organize knowledge using Gen AI. If you try to look at something, then how you see kind of AI for research, right? So that identify some of key work in certain research direction and topics. So that is also quite interesting thing. Yeah. And of course, AI come with a new idea, right? Classical. I think we also hope that you can come with a new idea, innovation, and then try to think. But how classical way come with new idea is, for example, try and error, like thing, right? So that you have some knowledge and intuition come, some of your talent, right? So that Tom Edison basically is trying and error to invent so many kind of new product, but how using AI to come with new idea. So this brainstorming is something quite important thing. Here I show you, right? A classical way, seeing the thing, and then you basically you have some structured word learning, and then how you try to come with a new kind of idea. Tricks actually is a methodology, come with a systematic way for innovation, right? Origin from Russia and then used by several big internet company, including Samsung and many big company. They use this one for this kind of innovation in product design things, so that how you can use this kind of AI for this kind of innovation in product innovation and in new business, right? Business innovation, right? Business model innovation. I would say this is something interesting. Yeah. So here I show you is a business pump. Tell me about real world problem. Have worked for building construction using conventional method. Right? Identify the problem, right? And some the kind of building engineering may be time consuming, expensive, and safety, right? And then how come with 5 new products, right? Help people to build construction industry, reduce time and cost. Right? But they try to give you the kind of idea, new idea. Modular building construction and prefabricate building, 3D printing, and things. I think this is quite interesting thing, right? Also, this AI for new kind of education, right? I think we run out of time, so that today I hope that I will follow that the video as learned from Masayoshi-san, one of the richest guy in Asia, and then Michael Sesson with AI. So here add additional content. I hope that this part will be useful for your near future. So that is something I do think is interesting and useful for all of you to at least have a very basic understanding. Because here, for some building engineer automation, you say, so all this is related to thing. Anyway, but I do think this should be interesting and useful knowledge for all of you. Okay, so I think, do you any question or comment? If not, probably that's it for today's lecture. Okay. Okay, bye-bye.